The hardest lifts I ever had at the Ohio State University. Let's talk about them. When I first arrived at the Ohio State University, I was about 165 pounds soaking wet. I needed to gain weight and get bigger quickly. But luckily for me, I was in the hands of one of the best strength coaches of all time, Coach Mick Marotti. Now, when it came to working out, Coach Mick loved to have a name for different type of workouts. For example, we had Parabellum, which was basically Hell Week. We had mat drills, which was basically another type of hell. Then we had a Valentine's Day list where Coach Mick would bring in motorcycles and shit. It was pretty wild. Then we had your standard typical team run. Now, all these workouts were very challenging and very hard, and I loved all of them, but none of them compared to the good old fashioned Circuit City workout. Pretty much every Thursday in the winter, we would walk into the weight room, and this is what we would see on every monitor and every TV. And when you saw this, you better get your mind ready quickly because you were about to get the pump of a lifetime. Now, Circuit City consisted of about 5 stations. The first station were row machines, and they were lined up facing each other. Coach Mick always loved competition, so for this station, you would be rowing against somebody. The weight would be heavy as hell, and you were going to absolute failure, and then they would help you get some more once you failed. The second station was a good old neck machine. Now, this might sound whatever and easy, but that neck machine would get you, I'm telling you. The third station you would go to was the pull down machine. And the pull down station worked like this. First off, you would select your body weight on the machine. So let's say you're 200 pounds, you're selecting 200 pounds on the machine. And then you're pulling down to failure. But here's the catch. You would pull down the weight for 5 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then raise it back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This station would have people in tears. And then you're heading over to the leg press machine. The weight's heavy as hell, and again, you're going to failure. And a real quick side note, these stations were set up on a time limit. I forget how long each station was, but you would go, your partner would go, you would go, your partner would go, and you went till that time was up. After the leg press station, I honestly forget the next station, so we're going to go ahead and go to the last station, and this was the worst one by far. It was ran by strength coach Kenny Parker, and anybody in the game knows Coach KP is a monster. You had dumbbell side raises to failure. But here's why this station was so hard. Once you failed the side raises with the weight, Coach KP was coming in and you had manual side raises with him. He would push down your arms and you would have to fight against him. You would get to the top and you're holding it out there and he's pushing them down. And if you let him push your arms down, he was not happy.